Hi, Bruce. Hi, Monique. Oh my gosh. A whole white chocolate bunny. Alrighty then. Bruce, you are too much, man. You are all right. You are all right. So we'll wait a few minutes and let some people come in. I I don't feel real great, so we'll see how far I get here. I'm nauseated, so we will see what we will see. You guys ever get sick and tired of feeling sick and tired? That's where I'm at. So, look what I found, guys. Isn't that fun? I think I'm going to do it in silver. Yeah, isn't that cute? I think I'm going to do something like it in silver. Cut that out. And then in my travels back there through the shop, no, that's not a Coco Pelli. Um, I think that's a sun, oh, a sun something. Hi, Pam. I found, well, I guess you could see now. I'll take them out of the bag. I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 small star rubies. See, I need to get a light back there because you can't see it. That's what we're going to do right now. Do not procrastinate, Sandy. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. All right. Next. Way. Grab this. There we go. Okay. Okay. Me, 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 me. I feel like a semi. Okay, let me see where I can set it back here. All right. There. Oh, maybe. Get out of the way. Thank you. Okay. Now. Oh, that one over there. Okay. I got that. That. Oh, it's got one of those funky bulbs in it. And God said, let there be light. Okay. So let's see if that shows up any better. Yeah, you can see the flash in it there. But I still am getting like a really huge glare. More better. See him? Okay. Tracy, hi. I didn't get any sleep. Did you get any sleep? So, let's see if I can show these to you without making you sick. Or, oops, right there. Cool, huh? Those are star rubies. No, that way. No, I don't think I'm ever going to get used to this thing being back assward. Anyway, there you go. Star rubies. They're not real high quality, but hey man, a ruby's a ruby. You know what I mean? You know, can you dig it? Yeah, man, I can dig it. Let's see. I think. Oops. All right. Let's see. Okay. So, do you guys want to see a very, 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 very high grade star ruby? Anne, hi, sweetie. Okay, this. Okay, I'm still getting that. How is it going to flash? No, it's not going to flash. Okay, so gotta figure this out. I should ask my friend Bruce, because he's a photographer. I bet you he could help me with my lighting. Okay, there you go. See how tight and clean that star is? This stone I got in Tucson about, I don't know, 5 years ago, maybe? Right. More deep red than pink. Um, and let's see if we can get it just a little bit clearer. There you go. You can see the six points coming out from it. Anyway, for this little stone, I paid $800. 800 smackaroos. Well, no, I didn't pay $800. I just lied to you. I am so sorry. I traded for $800 worth of material. I traded him some sugilite. I know, Monique, I'm so sorry I lied to you guys. Told you I would never do that. Now I feel bad. I feel really bad. Sorry. Oh, cool. Very nice. No, I traded him some sugilite, and I actually I probably traded him more like $1,200 worth of sugilite. Chrissy! Ah, Chrissy, Ian, and Bruce are here. Hail, hail, the gang's all here. Anyway, that's what a high dollar star really looks like. So now these look like junk, don't they? I shouldn't have done that. I don't care. I don't care about much of anything today. Thanks. Okay. So the only one I haven't seen there live is Ian. So I'm going to have to catch Ian's live. Because I sure like what you did over at Norges's the other day on drawing the face. That was so simple. That was really cool. And hi, Michelle. Hi, Willow. Oh, no. Willow. Oh, shoot, I did. Because yours was in the email. Dadgummit. Willow, I am so sorry. I knew I was going to forget somebody, and I am so sorry. Darn it. Okay, let me see if I can go and find those real quick. I bet you I can't find it real quick, but I'm going to find them. Okay. Oh, Willow, that was not intentional. So sorry. That's what happens when you have mush brain. And you weren't there to remind me. Ah, that's not what I want. Go back. Oh, no. Darn it. Okay, guys, I can't stand it anymore. I'm going to pull the mouse off this other computer because that's frustrating me. Ah. It's hard enough for me to maneuver this stupid computer. Well, the computer's not stupid, but you know what I mean. Uh-oh, did I just lose my camera? No. Okay. Where are you? I know you're here. Where did you go? Finding everybody else but you, Willow. There you go. Okay. And it's just so pretty. Okay, guys. I'm going to screen share this. Cannot believe I did this. Is that not gorgeous? Okay. I love the bear. I love the stones in it. I mean, this is just a really cool bracelet. Hi, Thelma. Miss Willow made this for the challenge. And this is just, and me and all of my wisdom did not show this picture. All right, guys. So down on, looking at it, the left-hand side, we've got a bear. I'm not quite sure. I think she wrote a description of it, but I can't pull that up in this. So we'll just look at this for right now. Then it looks like onyx and a half moon of maybe some jasper. Then we've got a leaf on each side of the turquoise that looks like carnelian. Then we've got a little bird finish, a star, and a flower. Wow, that is so cool. So cool. Willow, are you still there? Did you leave? Did you get mad at me and leave? Okay, I love your text. Please don't feel, Sandy. Okay. Okay, Willow, I won't feel. Oh, it's going to be one of those days. Okay. Isn't that, though, just a gorgeous piece, guys? From one of our own, you know? I mean, I love it when you guys share that with us. But saying that, we've got the second challenge going now. And it's you are to repurpose and something that you have in your house. You can go out and buy glue or paint or whatever to actually get it together, but a leftover from another project out of a storage unit, whatever. Recycle and repurpose it. And I want the wow factor, guys. I want you to make something out of this that you have in your house that it never was intended to be. Okay. And we're going to have 3 judges. We are going to have Kent and Dwayne. And I'm going to get a 3rd judge that is not a female, that's not connected with our community. So if you guys have any idea for the 3rd judge on our challenge, we will be judging them on the 17th at 12 Central Time. So it's kind of hard to do because everybody I know is in this community. How about Marty that helps me out in here? She's a crafter. She does a lot of craft projects, but she doesn't know any of you guys. Oh, there was another one? Oh, shoot. Jeez. I can't do this. Okay, where's the picture? Okay. Okay, I'm going to have to read about this one before I put it up. Okay, the second. The dress and hat were made of scraps of taffeta and yardage lace, either harvested from old garments or left over from projects in years past. The pattern I used was from an old doll collector group from way back in the 70s, but I customized the outfit by lining with scraps of lightweight ripstop so the dye from the pink taffeta could not bleed onto the skin of the girl. The Chrissy doll. The Chrissy doll, I love it. Are you ready for this, Chrissy? Is a rare strawberry toned hair from a single release. They had problems getting the regular tone of the synthetic hair. Okay, guys. Chrissy doll. Chrissy doll. All right, here we go. Oh, I don't know if anybody else is laughing, but it's because I didn't get any sleep last night. There you go. There is your namesake, Chrissy. Hi, Nell. Oh, she's just adorable. Guys, I had one doll in my life and I gave it away. So I'm not the expert on dolls. So there was her second submission. So this time, Willow, I want you to think even further out of the box. Rip the box apart. Come out. And take something around the house and use it for something it was never intended to be. And submit it into us. So, our third judge, guys, I need some feedback. Need some feedback. Oh, and also somebody said, are we going to sell these projects after the challenge? So you guys need to think about that also, if you are wanting to sell these or not. What do you think about having Marty as the third judge? No, just one piece, Chrissy. That's all we're don't overwhelm me with 3 pieces. Just one piece is fine. Pictures and on the 17th, and don't submit them way early, because I'll do like I did with Willow and forget I have them, and it'll turn into a mess, and everybody will hate me, and then they'll leave my channel, and then I won't have any subscribers anymore, and then I don't know what I do, because then why would I get up in the morning if I can't come on YouTube? And then, oh my gosh, I would just stay in bed all day. Wow. Oh, so don't submit it too early. And I wouldn't have any friends anymore. No. It would be horrible. Okay. Anyway, just submit one. I want the wow factor. I want, wow, I never would have thought of using this for that, or using that for this. Hi, Carla. Oh, you were over on Facebook. I don't know how to check over in Facebook, so I'm sorry. I'm just streaming over there. So if anybody's over on Facebook, come over to YouTube, Just Sandy channel, so that you can come in and get in on the fun and the chat and everything, because I'm new to streaming on Facebook and I don't know how to do it, basically. I'm an old woman. What do I know about computers? Jaffa cakes. What are those, Ian? They sound good. It would be okay. Right now, I got dog hairs that are just driving me nuts. Sorry, guys. Right now, it's 11 o'clock my time. So it would be this time on the 17th, right now. So, whatever time it is where you guys are out there in TV land, this is the time that we'd all gather at the river. No, gather here and look at everybody's pictures. And if you want to come on and show your project, that would even be better. Because then you could explain the project right there and you wouldn't rely on me to read it because I'm dyslexic and I don't read so good. I stumble on a lot of words. Sugar rush. I'm funny when I'm overly tired. Okay. Sponge bake with chili, orange center topped with dark chocolate. Oh my gosh. Wow. That would give me a sugar rush if I ate that. But I do like dark chocolate. Okay, so are there any other questions about the challenge? You guys still haven't answered. You're dyslexic too, Ann? Yeah. Didn't figure out until I was like 35, but everybody just thought I was dumb. Sandy can't read. She's dumb. Put her in the dumb section because Sandy can't read. Oh, well. Hey, it made me into the woman I am today. Oh, twice? Oh, shoot. See what happens when I don't have anybody in here to read the chat for me? Okay. Let me go over to YouTube and pull the chat out so that I can write in the chat. What a day, what a day. I have to practice up on streaming to YouTube and Facebook because I have no idea what I'm doing or who's even over there or how I check to see who's in Facebook. I'm a mess, guys. I admit it. I am a mess. Okay, I'm gonna grab that and get my chat up. Oh, now I have to figure out which chat it is. I'm struggling today, guys. Can you figure that one out? All right, here we go. It's this chat. And there's the link. Goodness. Hi, Heather. How are you doing? Okay, so I'm sorry about any confusion today, but I'm extremely tired and confused. Oh dear. Okay, so we're going to work with, hey, Heather. There we go. Thank you, Heather, for coming in.
Yes, I just caught the tail end of you talking about being dyslexic. I'm right there with you, soul sister.
There you go.
You know, we have to be clever. Because since things don't process in our brains like they should in the modern day world, once upon a time before the written word, it didn't matter. But so we have to be clever.
How do new people like Nell and Madonna, so they know how to enter the upcycle challenge, please? Okay. Make your project, and you can either come into the chat like Heather just did, or you can send me your pictures to that email. And like I said, don't send them too far out. Send them, maybe a day or two before the 17th so that they don't get lost in the mix. And the first prize is going to be a custom made piece of jewelry by me. Me, 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 me. It's all about me. So, have you guys got that now, Chrissy? I'm sorry, I'm not explaining stuff, but I think what I'll do is I'll put out a short video of just what the challenge is and how to submit your pieces. Yes, you do. You are my friend, Bruce. Okay. All right. So we are going to do silver and copper. She's English. What does that have to do with it? Come on. Silly. Are they prim and proper? I don't know what they're doing in here then. Oh. Absolutely nothing prim and proper about me.
There is no room for prim and proper here.
No. That just does not happen. Okay.
Where's the rest of your ladies?
I don't know.
Is everybody sleeping in today?
They probably took the day off and just left me to hold down the fort.
Or maybe everybody's getting out of the house since it's legal now.
So what all is open in Utah? Are the bars open?
I will Google it.
Okay. See what all is open.
Okay.
Somebody was saying that the bars were open and, they just thought it was funny that, but I didn't know whether they were in Utah or not. So
Let's see.
I know you can probably go get a tattoo if you want.
All right. I'll tell my kids.
I think that's just funnier than heck. I mean, why would you open a tattoo parlor, in the middle of a pandemic or whatever it's called?
And I can go to Fox News and see what they have to say.
Okay. That's just where I want to go to Marty.
To get your reliable information.
Oh, yes. Absolutely reliable.
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Let's see. What are we doing here? We are going to, oh, okay. I'll show you what I did last night. Let's see, which side? This side. Okay. Those two and these two, and I'll get the camera a little bit closer for you guys. I made, let's see if we can get it. There we go. And come on.
It's funny. I'm asking what's opening, or what's open, and it kept bringing up things that are open on Sunday
Oh gosh.
in Salt Lake.
And so
Isn't that funny that that just pops up on Google?
that's one pair of earrings. And this pair of earrings.
And let's see if the Tribune will tell me or if it's just going to block it because I'm not a subscriber.
Okay, so we've got those two pairs of earrings, and we're going to make another pair because I want to show you how to do this. So I need to back this up just a little bit. Okay, that's good. So what I did is I just cut that copper into some squares. Didn't measure anything, I just cut them. And get it flattened out here. Okay. Now, you can either draw a line on here or you can just take your saw and go for it. What I did is I just, oh, I gotta get this chair. Okay. Is I just started at one corner and went across. Let's see, can you guys see that? Yeah, sort of. Let me turn it just a little bit more. Okay. I'm just starting in the corner. And I'm just going to wander across to this other corner. Come on. So that's what we've got. You know what? That looks like a pendant to me. What do you guys think?
Let me take a look.
Does that look like?
Oh, that looks like a pendant.
How about we make that into a pendant somehow here, kiddos? And I like having it broken there. So let's see. How are we going to do this? I want it to stay apart. All right, well, let me get my stamp on it so I don't forget. I'm gonna have to come up with buy a copper stamp for this also. Okay. So we've got it stamped. Let's see. How are we going to do it? We are going to. Okay, we're going to flow metal on both sides first, and then we're going to attach it together. Because if we do it the other way around, then what I put on the back is going to melt and not work right. Okay, let's get some. All right, where am I?
Oh, we got Shy Dove here.
All right.
She's yeah, Mama's in the chat. See if she's gonna
You ready to
join in.
Come on in. The water's fine, fine, fine. All right, there's the other pair. That's what I was looking for. Can you find the link up there?
See it. I'm looking to see if I can find it.
I'll get it.
Oh, yep, there it is. It's on my YouTube. It can still be accessed.
There you go.
There it is again.
Hi, Susan. Oh, are we still talking about dyslexia?
It looks like it.
Well, I sure wish I had one of those cameras that I could zoom in on this stuff. That would be so cool, guys. 4-speed. Yay. Good to see you. You know, you guys are so good for me. When I came in here, I was not feeling well at all. And talking and joking around with you guys have made me feel a lot better. Mama, are you coming in, sweetie?
She's got to have a story or two to share.
No kidding. There's Ian. Yay, Ian.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Well, that's great.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
wait. Oh, I need to switch myself off.
are you enjoying
There we go.
watching an old woman make jewelry?
I love learning trades like this. These are the classic crafts. I can stand for hours and hours. I watched a reconstruction of how Romans used to do things like this. We aren't having any of the technologies that we have, and this smithy showed how people used to make stuff, and it was fascinating. There should be more of it.
Gorgeous. Yay.
No,
Oh, she's throwing cooties at me again.
oh dear,
oh no.
is she
Yeah.
behaving?
Gosh darn it. She gets them all over my keyboard and then I can't type and shoot.
So, I was just saying. Well, I was just asking the question: is this something that you've done for quite a few years? Have you always done metalworking?
No, just 43.
Or, well, just a short amount of time then.
Yeah,
You're a
I'm
mere
still
apprentice.
learning. I'm
Uh-huh.
still learning. Yeah.
A mere apprentice.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Mama, I'm going to have to get turned around here and I won't be able to let you in.
Pop that.
Do you need it in your
I don't know.
on Messenger?
Nope, it's not that one. Oh, it's StreamYard, isn't it? Oh.
Oh, Susan loves your accent. Watch out for her now. She just might. You know he's married, Susan.
Jackson, she's a ninja. She'll have you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yell at me if she comes in. Otherwise, I'm going to come back over here and see what we can do with these two pieces.
All right. Have you been working on any art, Ian?
Well, I have, yeah. A lot of what I'm doing at the moment is getting like preliminary bits of work together to make a start with things. And you go through that phase. You go through like getting a lot of things prepared and not getting a lot of finished artwork done, and then all of a sudden you get a boatload of finished art, and then you have to like slowly but surely feed it out to the masses, as it were.
You know how I was talking about how I was a lady because I own a square foot.
Oh yeah.
So I found it. It's a the whole thing came in a tin.
Uh-huh. Oh.
And
do you get your own do you get your own tartan as well?
And a picture of one. I have a little card somewhere. I don't know where I put things. But inside the tin, I've got paperwork on the whole thing. So there it is. And I was actually looking for something else when I came upon this. So
what if I went up to that piece of land, right, that particular square foot of land, and claimed it for England? Would you have to go to war? Would you have to go to war with me on that?
I think
I
so.
claim this for England.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, best not mess about with Americans who've got nuclear weapons.
Would you go stand on it and send me a selfie of yourself standing on it? And
do you know, if I know the exact GPS thing, we could get somebody to go and put a little American flag here for you, couldn't you?
You'd have to make your own flag and go put it on it.
Put a Yorkshire flag on it for you.
And
I can hear Chrissy grumbling. Yorkshire, it should be Lancashire.
oh boy.
Yeah.
But and what else did I find yesterday? I found a few things as I was hunting around.
Mm.
And I'm trying to remember what I started looking for. I don't know. With between how I stash things here and there in my craft memory, you never know.
Somebody tried selling me a section at Moon.
Hey.
So I thought, wait a minute, who actually owns the Moon? Well, America went there, didn't they? I know Transformers were there before Americans.
Yeah, that is a very good question. Who owns the moon?
I don't know.
I give thought to how we're the only species that has to pay to live on the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, nobody else.
You know that old saying, don't you? Born free, taxed to death.
Yeah.
Is Mama coming?
Not that I've seen yet. Maybe she's got to get her coffee.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose it's God's moon, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
It's his universe. It's his space.
Yeah, because, it's not like we own the planet, and yet we sell pieces of it to each other, which is very bizarre if you think about the big picture.
Well, some people think that they own it and then they can sell it.
Yeah. No, I'm of the belief that we, really truly own nothing except for maybe our state of mind, maybe.
I just want to ask a technical question of Sandy here. Can she hear us?
Yeah.
You know when you've heated the actual copper, does when you put it in the water to cool it, super cool it fast, does that give you a different patina or color? Dependent on when you put it in the water.
It's just black on it.
Yeah, but that scrapes off then, doesn't it?
Yeah. So now I'll put it in the pickle to clean that all off.
Yeah. And it ends up having a different patina, dependent on when you actually dip it in the water and how long, and how hot you got the copper in the first place.
So.
Yeah. I saw somebody doing a bronze. Well, it was bronze actually, not copper. A bronze sword, and it was showing you how you get various different patinas in the sword, and patterns and shapes and things. It were amazing.
Wow, I'd like to see that.
Yeah. Well, I think I looked up.
Messed around with this, I'm not.
Yeah.
I just started doing this flowing silver on copper probably about a week ago. There she is.
Really?
There you are.
Hello.
So
I hope everybody's well today.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for you to come in here and tell us a good story.
I'm young, beautiful, and sexy. Is that a good enough story? That's a flat out lie. I'm sorry. Oh man.
That sounds good to me. Goodness.
All right. That's wishful thinking.
Let me get over on the other camera here.
Hey, Sandy.
Hey, Mama. So I was telling them that I wasn't feeling very good when I started. But talking to you guys and laughing and joking around, I feel better now.
I feel good. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-uh.
I think that's a song. I feel good.
It is now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bruce is asking, Sandy, could you space apart the flow in the middle of them with silver?
That's what I'm going to try, Bruce. I'm going to try and put a silver plate on the back.
You know what I was thinking about? Separating it like that, but flowing enamel, blue enamel, like a turquoise effect.
Oh, that would look good.
Oh,
A blue enamel
yeah.
to the actual area, and then rounding edge with some silver. That
Yeah.
would look really nice.
Yep. I
Very
don't do enamel. In fact, I've never done
Celtic
enamel.
style.
But
Aren't you glad I thought of it?
yeah.
Copper goes good with like a turquoisey blue because it's seen a lot with in nature. Copper is bonded to a lot of blue stone. If you look at it, what do
Well,
they call it?
turquoise actually runs along with copper.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Where you find turquoise, you find copper,
that's correct.
and that's why you get little flecks that look like
Oh,
gold or
gosh.
some, metallic in it. But it's copper.
Yep.
Either that or iron pyrite. Do you ever use iron pyrite at all?
What about pyrite?
Iron pyrite. Do you ever use that?
I have not. But
Because that's like a fake gold.
yeah,
what they
around
call
here I've got a whole
fool's gold. But it's still a nice patterned metal.
yeah. Okay, let's get this. Let's see where it's at in my pickle. Come on, guys. I'm impatient. I want it now.
Yesterday.
Yesterday would have been good too. Okay, I'm going to try something else with this one. We're going to, let me get you back over on the other camera so you can see what I'm doing. We're just going to try a bunch of stuff today, if that's okay with you guys.
Are you averse to putting like Celtic knots and things like that on it?
Not at all.
That would go nice as in a range. If you look at pre-Viking era, a lot of the motifs and pieces of artwork were very much like that, with patterns and very simplistic patterns. But it's the combination of all those simplistic patterns that make it look really nice.
Right. Interesting.
Obviously, they had to do everything by hand back then. They didn't have Hobby Lobby or whatever you call it, where you can just go and pick something up.
Yeah. Okay, so let's put a pattern on here, and we'll try and saw it out.
I wanted a pattern put on my one ring. The one ring, but it don't make me invisible, so that's rubbish.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me get you big so we can see it. Hang on a second.
One ring. The one ring.
All right.
Is there a pattern on it?
No, it's pretty plain. I went for plain because the equivalent version on Mrs. Jackson's hand were a plain band, so they went together. Although Mrs. Jackson's ring were a platinum one, I had to settle for silver.
And he wants dancing girls on his.
Yeah, I do. I want For all the girls I've loved before.
Yeah, I bet that ring wouldn't hold it.
Let's
Charles
do,
Aznavour. Charles Aznavour. Come on, somebody look it up.
um,
Charles Aznavour, is it? For all the girls I loved before.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Yes.
There's dogs all over the world now going, oh, no, please, no.
So I've been thinking about my project, Sandy,
okay.
and I kind of I have an idea. I just have not decided on all the materials of
Okay.
what I'm going to put it together with. So, so wish me luck.
Yeah.
Well, you
Sounds
better think
good.
hard because I've been thinking on one too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was my main focus yesterday, was thinking about what the heck am I gonna do?
Well, that's what I want you guys to do is throw down, man. Throw down.
So explain your workplace, Sandy. Is that a piece of is it a ceramic plate or a piece of ceramic, or is it a piece of marble or something that you're working off of?
No, what are you talking about there?
You know what you can see on camera,
Okay,
right?
that's just
The work
a soldering
surface.
board.
Is
Yeah,
it,
it's
it's
just
a
a
ceramic
soldering
plate.
board. I'm not quite sure what it is.
Well, because of the intense heat that that blowtorch uses, they tend to be specialist ceramics, don't they? Either that or a solid piece of marble.
No, it's not a stone because the stone would crack.
Yeah. Right.
Um,
Depends how thick it is. I
let me
mean, I can't say how
think
thick
if
it is.
I've got.
About an inch thick. Generally, it's like you know a bath tile or something like that.
No, that would crack too.
Would it? Well, I mean, they are fired to nearly 1,000 degrees.
Yeah,
Bath
but it
tile.
would crack because I've
Really?
already cracked one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is it? Some sort of fire retardant surface?
Well, I'm trying to find the new one that I have, and I'll show it to you. See if it has.
I'm just doing this for health and safety reasons because if anybody gets the kitchen blowtorch out, what they use for proofing their, you know, the lattes or whatever, squirt, 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 you know, one of those blowtorch, kitchen blowtorch, and starts thinking that they can just do it on the kitchen work surface and then burn their entire house down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whenever you're doing
Five.
things like this, crafts like this, you've got to be really careful about your health and safety.
Find it.
Very careful.
I don't know where it is, and I'll find it and I'll let you know where it. I hate not being able to find stuff in my shop. We're getting there though, guys. We're getting there. Okay. Let's put a healing hand on this one.
Oh yeah. Oh, it could, yeah. It could be like a concrete fire block.
Yeah, it's a.
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
Fire block.
I just can't think of it right now of what it actually is. Let's see. Let me get out.
Yeah, you're right, Susan. It's that's what they call them, yeah. And they're specially the superheated. They put in kilns, and you can like, you know.
It's sort of like a fire brick.
Yeah, fire brick. Yeah, which is basically like a block of concrete.
So let's see. I'm gonna start. Here.
Yeah, I think Susan, I think that's what they generally call fire breaks. Now, when I went to college and we had to do 3D, right? We spent a couple of weeks in the metalworking room, and they had some. I wanted to have a go, but I just didn't have time because I had the other projects that I was doing at college that I was just drowned it out. I might go back to college again and do 3D as an individual unit. I always wanted to have a go at doing silversmithing. Have you worked in any other metals like gold or even platinum?
She probably can't hear you, but Susan can now. Susan, have you worked with any of that? Ian, I got a question for you.
Right.
You showed on Darlene's channel the other day,
Yeah.
Norgus, about how to do a face.
Yes. Uh-huh.
You know, okay, would that uh formula work for an animal or?
Yeah, but what you'd have to do with an animal is work out the structure lines where they fit in place. It's different for an animal than from a human, but all objects have a set of lines that, like, measure up, and you can
How would
take
I?
that and to that, and
Okay,
proportions
okay, proportion. That was the word I was trying to think of.
uh, everything has proportions, and you can measure against other things to go, that's that big, so two of them is the size of that other thing, and that's the
Okay,
basic principle. It's for the human that I showed you. That's the basic one. From there to there, and from there to there, and that's the proportion for human. For
yeah.
other animals, so like I'm making a video
Depend,
on
depend on the animal, wouldn't it?
how to translate uh, from a reference image a set of basic drawings, so that you can translate that over to an actual drawing.
Yeah.
What they call structure lines.
I'd love to see you do an animal face in proportions.
Uh, what animals would you like to see? I mean, I think you got to talk about what type of animal. I mean, some animals, like if I was to do an octopus, for example, they're not really things that need proportion. They're just a blob. Got it in
Yeah.
there, Chrissy. Whereas other animals definitely need to be proportioned, like a horse, for example. You don't get the proportions of a horse right, and it just gets silly. So, right, going doctor. Has that answered your question?
Yes, it does. Thank you
Oh,
so much.
yeah, it can, yeah,
I'd still
absolutely.
like to see it. I'd still like to see it done. I'm one of those kind that
Yeah.
has to be hands
I mean,
on,
the thing is, if I were to do anything like that, I'd have to know what type of animal that you'd be interested in doing.
Okay. Well, maybe one morning on Darlene's channel, on Norvis's channel, we can do that.
I don't want to have
Yeah.
Darlene's channel for her. She's got her own little thing that she does, really. I mean,
Yeah, but she does anything. I mean,
I want to get back to getting some artwork done. I've not seen her do any artwork for a while.
Darlene can do good art, pretty artwork. She just don't have the time to do it, I guess. She's very creative.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you self-taught, or did you
Yeah.
take lessons?
I'd say I'd say about 80% self-taught. I've been to college uh, after school.
Mm.
I did a
And
couple of
you
years.
took art lessons there?
To be honest with you, what I learned from here is virtually nothing.
Uh,
All it learned me at college, and this is the main thing, is how to research art. That's the main key thing I got from going to college. I didn't really learn any techniques from it. I learned how to research and how to learn to maximise what you're taking in. So if you think that you're going to go to college and learn, become a great artist, it doesn't work like that.
yeah. No, you have to have some experience on your own.
Well, if
You
you're
gotta
going to
develop your own. You gotta develop your own technique. I've noticed from watching you artists that each one of you are different.
yeah. Oh,
So
you
I
know,
guess
you know,
that's your own technique.
you know that saying that we have about thinking outside of the box. Well,
Yeah.
I personally I'm not keen on that expression because I believe that everybody's got their own box.
I don't have a box.
Well,
I lost mine.
some people don't have a box. You don't need a box. It's just that people generally like to put people in like a set environment and say, this is how we behave. Well,
Yeah.
that's not the case.
Yeah.
Everybody has a different approach. Even if we come to the final end point, we all have a different approach from it. And that different approach will give you a different perspective on life. So thinking outside of the box is irrelevant. What you need to do is just develop your own way of getting from A to B.
And I have a lot of problems with the shading.
Mm-hmm.
And my daughter went to college and she took art, but she thought it was going to be like sit down and drawing, something or painting something.
Yeah.
But it was. It was like she had to research Van Gogh or whatever his name is, and all those old timey artists. And it had nothing to do with her, with the way she was going to do.
So it was a lot of art history.
There's nothing wrong with art history as long as you get
No.
the thing out of it. But if you're still in training and you've not developed your own personality as an artist, you really need to own your technical skills. That's most important. I find anything above normal college level to be overly academic, in theory and all that. When you start getting to the theory of art, it's up until, well, you might do it like this or you might not do it like this. Whereas technical skills, they tell you how to do it. If you don't do it like that, you don't get it done right. It's as simple as that. That's where I leave art at a technical level. Now, what can enhance it is researching how other people did their technical skills. And that's where art history comes in.
Yeah.
So it is worth learning, but you've always got to remember that it's from another person's perspective, it may not suit your creativity. That's why a lot of it is a waste of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Learning how Leonardo da Vinci painted Sistine Chapel ain't going to learn me how to paint a poppy, is it?
Right. Right.
No, it ain't. So you've got to be careful. It's something that you have to have a balance with, but not go over the top with. Because I know some people who can quote absolutely everything from art history, but put a piece of paper and a pencil in front of them and they can't draw for toffee.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what use is that to them?
That's very right, Monique. You have to learn the basics.
Yeah.
Before
And
you can
that's what I try and
choose.
do with people. Get the structure in place, and once you've got the structure in place, you'll get the art right.
Yeah.
You know, when you build a house, you don't just like lay bricks on over the top and then put a roof on top of it, do you? Get the superstructure in place first. You get the foundations, you get the superstructure, and then you build around it.
Right.
And then it stays stable. If you bypass any of those processes, that's when your house falls down. Because you've not looked carefully enough at the way things are structured before you do a piece of artwork.
Right. And art is not just pencil and paper or canvas.
Oh, no, not at all.
It's
all,
like
Well, I hope
jewelry
so.
or, you know.
Look, look at
I hope not.
look
guys.
at
Well, now, Sandy, you do a darn good job with paper and pencil now.
look what Sandy's doing. That well, it's an art stroke craft.
Yeah, but she can also draw a mean
Mhm.
picture.
She always has to go through a specific set of processes to get to where she wants to.
Right.
And if you don't go through that process, she won't get to that place.
Yeah.
So,
Well, Sandy always amazes me with her art. Heather,
Yes.
you're not talking much. Are we not giving you a chance?
I know. Come on, Ever. Cover me while I nip out a second.
I get started talking.
Again.
What?
Here, let me move over to my StreamYard. Here we are. I'm doing, I guess, kind of a first model of what I want my final project to be, although I have no idea how I'm going to pull off my final project. But I found something when I was digging around yesterday that I want to show Sandy when she's got a moment to look at the
Yeah,
screen.
let them make you big.
But so yeah, I want to do a collage, and I'm first doing it with paper. I think it'd be cool to do it with fabric, except for I think I would have to stretch the fabric, and I don't have a way to do that. So I might have to dig around and see if I have some fancier paper. That's possible than just
Do you have felt?
a couple of colors is all. But
All right, time out. My turn to talk. Okay, so this is what I've cut out.
Oh.
Okay, just the healing hand. And I made it wider than saw blade because I was afraid that the silver was going to flow into that.
Mm.
So we're going to see how this one works, guys. We're going to go for it on this one. Let me put my stamp on the back again. So in case we turn out something fantastic, it'll be stamped.
You know, if you were going to do that, could you like flow the silver in and then pull it out after as a template?
Okay,
You know,
hold on just a second, Ian.
See, Chrissy says, I taught myself from scratch from books with pictures, and well, that's how we used to do it back in the day. There weren't no internet
Well,
teaching us.
that's how I learned. It's just trial and error, you know.
Mhm.
So
Oh, yeah.
okay,
That's
I'm
what that's
a
what it
little-
all comes down to.
going to take a little bit of break here. Now, Ian, what did you say?
You know that template you've just made with the hand?
Right?
Could you flow the silver into it? I'm assuming it's going to be heated up to a level that it's liquid.
Right?
Yeah. Could you flow that into it and just use that as a template to make a pattern? You know, your own silver pattern.
No,
A shape. No, it'd flow underneath it, would it?
no. Because if I put another piece of copper underneath it, the heat would
Bond
fuse
it.
it to the piece of copper on top.
You know what I mean? Because I was thinking if I were to get a piece of like wood and put a small silver emblem or logo in it that's already
I would have to use
molded.
a different type of metal. I imagine that I could use maybe mild steel
Mild steel.
and try it with that and see if I could pour the silver inside of that.
I thought silver melted at a lower level than steel.
Correct. That's what
900 degrees first early point of steel. There's different types of steel, so and it can go up to about 1,500 degrees before it melts into a liquid. Certain steels, but they're really
correct. But
heavy.
what I'm hearing is that you want a template
Yeah,
to pour the silver in,
yeah, and it come out, and
then you can lift the template off.
Yeah, I was just wondering
Correct.
whether it'd be better to make it out of something like plaster of Paris, carve into the plaster
It
of
would
Paris.
have to be investment. It would have to be investment. But I don't think you're hearing me.
What do you mean investment?
Not plaster of Paris. It would have to be some type. We call it investment when we do casting.
Something that's already been fired.
No, you would have to fire it. That we're getting into a whole different ball of wax that I'm going to teach these guys in about a week or two when I get my casting shop together.
Great.
So,
because you can make some really nice ornate, what they call ormolu, and that sort of stuff to add to various pieces of art, and then like set it into some wood and all sorts. Really nice.
Okay.
Do you ever work with what they call it, mother of pearl, and cut mother of pearl out?
I'm not understanding you. I'm sorry.
Mother, you know, inside an oyster.
Okay.
On the inside, it has a what they call a pearlescent finish.
Yeah.
What they do is they take it out, they eat it up flat, and then they cut it out and put it into things like inlays into guitars.
Huh. Okay. I never knew that.
Yeah, similar to what you're doing, but it's a natural. Well, it's I don't know. It's an organic thing that an oyster puts on inside of its shell, called mother of pearl.
Huh. I have to check into it.
Mm. And you can get them in little, you know what you've got there, that copper, you can get them in little packs of it like that, and you just eat it up, and it's shaped. You have to be careful because it's brittle, but you heat it up and it molds to whatever shape you want it.
Is it something like mica?
No, it's a solid. It's a solid. For all intents and purposes, it's like a stone. But it's not. It's not as hard as that. It's got the hardness of a resin.
Okay.
But it's
I'd have to read up on it
it's iridescent.
to
You
figure out
look
exactly
at
what
you
you're
look
saying.
at it and you put light in different lights and it has different colours.
Okay.
Mother of pearl. Look it up. So what is that? Is that all different types of metal that you're adding to it? Or are you just using that as a mask for a patina?
That's cool.
There you go. Now, describe to us what colour that is now. Because it's gone from being like a goldy orangey colour.
It's a dull red. Now it's more of a black.
Yeah. Now, some people like that.
Yep. All right. So it looks like we've got some definition in this, guys. So this one might turn out pretty good.
It's all about the patina.
Let me go in here from the other side, these other two out of here.
I believe you can achieve different colours by using different gases at different pressures. Have you ever made? I tell you what, I like watching sometimes. There's videos where they get a coin and they take that coin and melt it and turn it into a ring.
Okay, let me clean these up and see what we got.
That sounds like my Hoover. Hoover. I think he's just having a bad day.
Okay, I think we got some good definition on this one. So let me switch the cameras again. All right, guys.
Ooh, bigger, vintaged. Are you averse to putting any of that stuff on it that instantly makes it go green?
Now, what I usually use is a liver sulfate, and it makes it go black.
Right. And then
these
you
need
buff
to
it
go.
back. And you buff it back.
Okay, these need to go into the pickle because they're not finished cleaning up.
Right.
See the colors on the back?
Uh-huh.
So when I get them all cleaned up, then everything will be white like this,
Right.
silver.
Mm-hmm.
And then to highlight the definition in it, I will put a black patina over it. And then I take 4/0 steel wool on my buffer, and it's just wrapped around my spindle.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just take the top, go across it with the 4/0 steel wool.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
then you'll be able to see all this definition.
when people do statues out of bronze, they put a bronzing agent on it, don't they, to make it go very dark. When you get a brand new bronze, it's very, very dark brown, and it mellows after a while.
Well, it depends on what patina they have on it.
Mm.
I mean, you can, I've got a book that has hundreds of patinas. You know, what color do you want?
Yeah.
And I can also get a patina with the flame.
Yeah. Like I was saying, I've seen people use various different flames that I assume have different gases in them, right? And one flame has one particular type of color of patina, and another flame will have a completely different one.
Now, let me show you what I'm talking about. Should we do some flame painting, guys?
Flame painting, yes.
For Ian, we'll do a little flame
Have you
painting.
seen that? Have you seen that guy who does? He gets spray paint. Don't do this at home, by no. I think it's spray paint, and he puts a lighter to it, and he like burns into a canvas with it. Do not do that at home.
It
please.
sounds cool.
Hey, what he does is great. I mean, he obviously knows what he's doing, and he's in a controlled environment. But it's not something for a beginner to have a go at.
Learn more about it before you try it.
Well, there are certain things that you should only do under the supervision of a professionally trained person. Don't just think you can do it at home on your own. Because if it starts going wrong and you can't stop it, you're in trouble. That's why when you're doing fairly dangerous stuff that could end up setting you and your house on fire, you need to have a professionally trained person there to show you how to do it right.
This is true.
That's, I mean, we've been talking about self-teaching. Talking about self-teaching, yeah, we can. We can, because most of the things that we do with art are not dangerous. There are certain things within craft art that industrial processes that are very, very, very dangerous and should only be attempted by people who know what they're doing. No need to go overboard, Ian, lol.
Is Ian going overboard?
Overboard! I went overboard. Listen, I saw what boat I were on. I were on Titanic, and I thought, yeah, I'm going overboard.
Oh.
Let's get off this boat fast.
Ian, you're wearing me out. You're just wearing me out, buddy.
I'm just focusing
All
myself.
right, some flame painting for you. We'll get back over here again.
Hello, is that one of those newborn dolls? I want one.
Whoop, whooped. Just got to finish.
Whoop, whoop. That means whoop, whoop.
My new doll from. some people collect those highly, dressed up dolls, don't they?
They got
And they're
some that
all,
looks exactly like a newborn baby,
oh yeah.
and they
My,
are so cute. It's
my
got the
kids had a
same
little,
weight that a baby would have. Like I think they're like 8 pounds. All right, let me hush now.
I know, but those baby dolls that look actually like real babies look really, 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 really like aliens.
Oh no,
Did you?
not the
Honest,
one
have you
Tom
seen it?
had.
Look at that,
Hey,
scary.
maybe the ones you saw are aliens.
Oh, there might be, yeah. In saying that, I
Now,
tend to
see,
see newborn babies
I've
as
got
being,
blue going on in here. Can you see it?
yes. Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, especially with copper. Copper changes colour due to adjustment in heat around it. Mm. But is that permanent, or would it rub off? Have you ever tried putting salt on it before?
Why don't we just do this for a minute?
He's the man with ideas.
He is, and he's wearing me out.
I'm just full of ideas. I think I've seen somebody put calcium carbonate on it as well. I might be wrong.
If I didn't know better, I'd think Ian ate the chocolate instead of Bruce.
Probably.
All right, guys.
I do actually just a disclaimer. I do actually come from a engineering steel background, so I worked for several years in an engineering company. So I do find steel and metals fascinating. What you can do with them. There you go. And you get. I mean, I can see some yellows and greens there. Maybe a little bit of purple. Very psychedelic. Could turn that into a bracelet. What girl wouldn't want a nice bracelet like that? How do you deal with sharp edges if you're making bracelets or things like that?
You round them off.
How round it? Would you not prefer to turn them round, if you know what I mean?
No.
No.
No, I take it over the grinder and I round them off.
You just got to be careful with microscopic burrs on things like that, though. I mean, I know because I nearly damaged because I used to work with steel, and we get tiny little burrs that we got all the time, and it nearly ripped me finger ends to shreds. Because you don't really see them, but they're just like cutting into you all the time. Can't believe today's gone and I've got no art done yet. I think I've got to do some filming in a bit. Either that or I might even go live. Go live! Don't know. Do you find getting copper easier, and the metals, because that's something that you have to take into account when you're working with metal, the availability of the metals that you need.
Okay.
What do you actually use for your silver? Is it silver leaf, or is it actual silver wire that you melt down
For what?
for when you're doing what you're doing now, or what you were doing?
This is just scraps.
Just scraps of silver,
I get silver in sheet and
right?
wire.
In sheets, right? Yeah.
Okay, let me clean this up a little bit and I'll show you what we got.
So with silver, does it make a difference as to what quality of silver it is?
I use sterling.
Sterling, 92. Is it 925? Is it?
Correct.
Yeah, I think so. Uh-huh. Oh. And that sheet actually melts down onto it nicely. Yeah, it does. I mean, buff that up and there you go. And
Got a lot of reticulation going on. I like this one.
Now a lot of people get that copper and electroplate it with silver these days.
Ooh.
That's the traditional way of silvering.
That is so cool. Beautiful.
Can you imagine some red enamel, like a glowing red enamel in middle there of that, like some glass, like the hand being like a glass kind of.
Yeah, put something behind it.
Like a deep ruby red. That'd be nice, that.
So there you go, guys. Ian has completely worn me out.
Yay! Another one bites the dust.
Completely worn me out. Let's see, where's my smoke? Okay. So, do you have any questions, guys?
Oh, you seem to have your camera's adjusted. That's it. Okay.
Oh, they're used to that.
On my table, one of my legs is always on the very edge of the table, and I often wonder if I move too much, it'll fall off. In fact, it did the other day. Tripod, why can't they float in air? Some sort of little jetpack that keeps it in orbit.
But you know, Tony, this is a native symbol.
It is? I did not know that.
Go check out the war paint on a war pony.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In saying that, it's a pretty universal symbol, because if you go to France, there's several thousand-year-old paintings with people's hands like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's and all over the world they're finding that there's like cave paintings with people's hands.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I guess he just thinks I should make Native American jewelry, but
Well, if it's something that might have a market in your local area, then yeah, of course, that's something that you ought to look at. I'm sure there's people who are tourists who go, "Oh, wow, this is, the kind of thing we want to take home with." Heritage art is one of the big key industries.
who is searching for what? Heather,
Yes.
are you making that noise?
Maybe.
Oh. Background.
Oh, sorry. I was looking and I'm feeling around my box cutter. I got something I want to show you.
Okay.
So, have you ever heard of a town, central Utah? Oh, it's in Wayne County. If you look that up. Anyway, it's called Torrey, and it's so spring through fall. It's an artsy fartsy town.
Okay.
And it's not a very big place, but that artists show up there and authors and what have you. Anyway, so I visited there with my mother like 15 years ago, at least. And I found this yesterday when I was digging around for other things, and so I wanted to show you. It's a little tangled up, but this.
Clay pot.
So it's
A bit like a wind chime.
hanging from like a jute.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so
Are you supposed to put any flowers in them?
it anyway, I just wanted to show that to you. Thought
Cool.
you'd like it. There's one has there's a couple of nicks here and there, but like I said, I've had it for a while. So I don't think that really takes away from the beauty of it. And yeah, it's a really cool place if you ever have the chance to visit.
Okay. Yeah. We have a lot of that in New Mexico, Heather.
Yeah, I figured.
It comes up from Mexico. So there's a lot of there's stores, acre large stores with just pots on it, and chimeneros. Do you know what a chimenero is?
I don't think so.
Is that a pot that's got a long neck?
No, you would put it out like in your backyard, and you can build a fire in it.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's usually about 6 foot tall,
wow.
and
Sorry.
the top of it is actually the chimney.
Yeah.
Okay, so used for just heat?
And ambiance,
Yeah, sure. Yeah, decoration.
A garden decoration. Chrissy Canvas Art said it'd be nice to paint on those pots.
And yeah, there were all different kinds, and so I got the multi ones, but there were ones that that weren't painted that would be fun to go ahead and do your own thing on.
So back in 1800s, when they were building houses that had really big chimneys, that's what they were. They took them off, and they were no longer popular. They wanted different types, so they took them off of the chimneys. The great big long, and they are 6 foot tall, and they put them in the garden as decorations. And they, like you said, they use them for firing things, and you can do a barbecue on them, a small one, if you have a thing underneath them. So yeah.
Chrissy, was there something that you wanted to see? Is there an angel in one of these? Is that what you guys are saying?
Neil, I think
They started seeing things.
Okay, well, that
Sent you a picture.
is anybody reading my chat?
Yeah,
I think Nail sent you
I've
a
got
picture
I've
of.
got you now. That's cool, Sandy. I don't think she saw yet anything Dave proposed.
Don't send the money back, Joe. Just keep the stamps. Don't worry about the money. I'm just glad you got the stamps because you were worried about them. So
I
glad
think
you got them.
Bruce is having to get off now, I think.
All right. Let's see. Did Chrissy? Okay, something
Uh,
Nell sent me. Okay, let me check my messages. Bruce sent me something.
I think it was an email.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, let's see if there's anything, if I can find it. All right. Don't see it in the email. Okay, well, we'll catch up with it, I'm sure. Okay, Bruce. Love you. And we will catch up with you later when your legs are straighter. All right.
Hey, Marguerite.
So, guys, what do you think about these cutouts?
they're nice,
I
huh?
love it.
I
Okay.
I really like it.
I'm fussy. I'd like to see the patina a little bit more emphasised. You know, a bit more darkness in the bottoms of it. If you know what I mean. Because I like to see patina.
Yep.
But apart from that, it's a really nice. What would you call it? A plaque,
No, I'll probably turn it into a pendant.
a pendant.
Poke a hole through the corner at the top.
Yeah, I'll probably change the shape a
Oh,
little bit.
now this brings something up. Uh, uh, that's a copper base, right? So if you were to put it through a pendant and put it on, like one of those little things that puts onto your necklace, would that have to be copper, or would it matter, or is it okay with a stainless steel one, or the connector?
Okay, what I will probably do is put a sterling silver jump ring through it and
Yeah.
put it on a sterling silver chain.
Right. Yeah. Because metals transfer to one another, don't they? As far as I know, and it stains silver if you're not careful. So I've been told. But you got to have a think. You can't. That's why when you get one of the things what my wife wanted to do is get a necklace for an engagement ring, right? And I told her because
Where did that come from?
eh?
Are you getting engaged? I'm not.
No. No, what I'm saying is she's got a platinum engagement ring, right? And she works in an environment where it's not really good to be wearing rings, right? So she
Okay.
wants to be able to put it on a necklace, but that would mean that the necklace would have to be platinum because of the cross translation of metals. Apparently.
I
You
would
might
think
think
so,
that
but okay.
sort of being told by a person who works scientifically with metals and that, but you might be wrong.
Oh, I'd probably put it on white gold, but you know,
Yeah.
that's just me, just my opinion, guys. That I wouldn't spend the money for a platinum chain, but if you got the money, go for the platinum.
Well, she would. I mean,
Gusto.
just listen to my sob story. I've always wanted a 6-string bass guitar, right? And I had a choice. Do I buy this platinum ring for the future Mrs. Jackson as an engagement ring, or do I buy my bass guitar? Guess what I bought? The platinum
Guitar.
ring. No, did I heck? I bought a platinum ring, and I could have gone to cheapo jewelry shop and got her a white gold ring and said, "Look at this lovely platinum ring, Mrs. Jackson," and she wouldn't have known a difference. And I could have had my bass guitar, but no.
Christy, we'll see you later. Thanks for coming in, sweetie.
That's my sob story.
Did you ever get a guitar?
No, did I yet?
Okay, Bruce. Later, guys. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to get out of here and go eat something and lay down for a little bit. Because I still got chores to do after a while. So.
Well, you did beautiful work as usual.
Yeah.
Yes.
I always like to see the craft being performed.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
And that that healing hand that you got to give away because it's your first one, you can give it to me.
Yeah.
Mom is always willing to.
I'm willing to take it, yes.
She would take every single piece of my jewelry if I'd let her.
Yes.
Do you work in raised enamels?
I have not worked with any enamels, but we're going to try it.
Oh,
Yeah.
exciting!
It's like a glass that you can literally mold up. It's really nice.
All right, guys. Ian, thank you for coming in.
Glad to have been of assistance.
And we normally say our goodbyes with saying where we are from. So, Heather?
I am in Pleasant Grove, Utah.
And Ian?
Barnsley, South Yorkshire, England, United Kingdom, planet Earth.
Wow.
And Mom?
I can beat that with Lynette, Alabama. I love y'all.
All right. Guys, I love you and appreciate you. Thank you for coming in and spending part of your day with me. I really do appreciate it. Remember, guys, don't just make a wish. Make it happen. All right?